Lucy's. Hello again.
Hello. It's June 1st.
Yay.
Where has the time gone?
Summer's finally here.
It's Ohio Bike Week. Got the Harley shirt on? Ohio Bike Week.
Rain, rain, go away.
Actually, I'm exhausted because my hubby has taken me to a lot of concerts that are not my favorite genre of music.
Well, I have something to tell you about my morning.
Uh-oh.
Can you smell me? Do I smell good?
You smell good.
Okay, so last night we worked in the yard, and so, you want to shower, and so I showered just before I went to bed, and I thought, I'm not showering in the morning. I will just use some, because my hair is so fine, I thought I will just use some dry shampoo.
Okay.
Fix up my hair. So I'm in the bathroom spraying for dry shampoo. I'm thinking, man, that smells funny. Well, I used the bathroom spray that is for deodorizing, and it's called Spray Because Hot Mess, which is true.
So is that like what you spray in the toilet? Like that
No,
poopery stuff?
This is just Bath and Body Works.
Okay. Because at least it wasn't that poopery. My sister always talks about that, and you have to put it in the bowl.
Oh, and that's oils. That would be really good.
That would be.
But what I meant to spray was some dry shampoo.
I've never tried that.
So I actually really like it. I didn't use it properly at first, so I hated it. It was a sample. But then I saw in a video if you spray it and then just let it go for a little bit and then do your hair.
Well, your hair turned out nice.
Well, it works better if you don't first put on Hot Mess. So, that was my morning. Yeah, it was exciting.
Not bad.
Yeah. So, one of the things before we get going too far, did we say we're two Purls in a pod?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, we're two Purls in a pod.
I'm Cheryl.
I'm Becky. We're here at Crafty Needle in Elmore, Ohio, our home knitting store. And one of the things that I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Lucy thanks you. If you got to tune in to our last under 5-minute video, that was my granddaughter Lucy, and she had a blast. It was unrehearsed, and I think she did a great job. So now I looked to see how we would generate for the drawing for the prize for 100 scribers. Scribers?
It's like Lucy's here.
Yes.
Lucy is here.
Yeah.
Kind of in spirit.
Lucy's actually at Disney World right now.
I've seen their pictures.
With all her friends, Mickey and Minnie and everybody. So, I think the best thing to do is comment below this video. Either comment with a question or how good my hair looks with deodorizing spray. No, don't do that. But if you'll comment below, and then we'll use those, because I looked and some people have their subscriber information blocked. It's not public. So we don't know what all the names are of our subscribers.
So we can't do a fair random draw.
Right. So we need some names, and then there are some random generators. We can put their names in and then do the drawing.
Figuring it out on the fly. That's us.
Yes. So what I was thinking is maybe we could do another 5-minute video of who wins.
And show them what they're going to win.
Yep. Well, the bag made out of sheep, as Lucy said. And I totally don't know how she knew that was our little logo, the two Purls in a pod. She's only 6, going on 21.
There's our logo.
Get that a little closer. And then also Creatively Altered, who is our local dyer right here at Crafty Needle. A little bit we'll show you as soon as we can get her over here to bring us her minis that she's been working on. So, and then what we'll do is we'll pick a name, and then have you contact us with the address, and we'll get it right.
So
up
even
to you.
just me, please, down below will work. I know
Yes.
sometimes on those,
Yes.
they're like, comment something below or do this or answer.
Yeah,
like I'm like,
stand
I
on your
don't
head,
know what I want to say.
Spin around
like,
3 times,
Mhm.
something like that.
All
So,
right. What should we start with?
oh, I don't know.
We got a lot going
No,
on here.
I know I have a big mess here.
So should we talk about On the Needles? Since it's kind of
Sure,
right
since
here.
it's laying right here.
It's like all front and
So
center.
I watched a podcast, Sandy by the Lakeside, and I love her like 3 project thing: a shawl, a sweater, and something easy. But I've kind of decided in the last few days I'm going to have something old that I've already started, and maybe something newer. And that's all I'm going to work on until one of them's done, and that's my new plan.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
We've had other planning things like this before, so we'll just see.
Yes.
Until something goes wrong with one of the projects, and then
Right.
it becomes a old project.
So we both are working on the Classic Series Spring Hill sweater.
Blue Sky Fibers is the yarn.
Blue Sky Fiber. Designed by Bobby.
Interveld.
Okay.
We'll just go with that.
Here's a picture of the sweater.
This is going to be our Rhinebeck sweater. Well, one of our Rhinebeck sweaters, maybe
hoping-
probably my only Rhinebeck
I'm
sweater.
hoping when my sweater's done I look just like her.
You will.
I'm sure of it.
You will.
I'm sure of it.
So each of us went with a color that was from our 2 Purls in a Pod logo. And so I have all mine wound.
I do not have all mine wound. I do have one wound right here. And I'm disappearing. And I'm back. This is our colors.
There's our
2 Purls in
colors.
a Pod. And
you're farther than me again.
I just started mine yesterday. And my goal is 3 inches a day, which I did make yesterday. So we'll see how I do today. But
I could make a bad comment with that your goal and your 3 inches a day, but we'll just
we'll leave it to your imagination. Okay, so one of the things, but my 3 inches will take longer than her 3 inches because mine is of a different size. So, but I'm not crazy about purling. So yesterday I was thinking, remember I wanted to learn to knit backwards on that entrelac?
And we learned nothing on that entrelac.
We learned nothing.
Right,
so I
class
watched
was
a couple videos, and they said, well, it's left-handed knitting, even though they call it backwards knitting. And I thought, well, I'm left-handed. How hard can it be? It's so easy. I'm so excited.
I need to look into this.
So I just knit, I'm going this way, let's say. Knit everything over here, and then I don't even switch hands, and I knit it back. It's so fun. I really was enjoying it. And it's simple, and it's easier, to me, it's easier than purling.
Did you watch a YouTube video on it? Was that it?
Well, at first, I did end up watching a YouTube video just to make sure I was doing it right. But at first, I started to purl, and then I'd turn it over and look at how it was going in. But it actually is really simple.
And your tension is staying good?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and there's a lot of knit a row, purl a row on this particular sweater, so I thought it was a good time for me to practice it.
Yeah, it is. I don't have a goal for how many inches a day, but I'm going to take this on vacation in 2 weeks. We're going up to Lewiston, Michigan to some cabins with 30 of our closest family members, and I'm hoping that this will be simple and I can just work on it. I can't work on anything too crazy because it's a zoo up there. This
will be a good one to work on because there's a lot of back and forth knitting. And even if you got to the point where you didn't want to do the shoulders, you could start on the front of the sweater and do the same. I kind of like the short rib that's on it.
I think it's going to turn
only
out
3
nice.
rows. This
is a really nice organic cotton. It is very it's nice to work with.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're at Rhinebeck, this is what we'll be wearing. Although I think I don't look as good in orange as what I hope.
Yes, you do.
We'll see. Maybe I'll have a tan by then.
Because it's going to be October.
Yeah.
You'll be out in the sun a lot.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's our Rhinebeck sweater going on. It is my first sweater. You've made baby sweaters and stuff before. I haven't done any of that.
I've made a couple baby sweaters, and then I did that knit along, which I have not finished. That I have the front.
You should get that out for one of your unfinished projects.
I will. Someday.
Let's see how that. How many unfinished projects do you have?
Oh, 1 or 2.
3 or 4.
Or 3 or times 10. I don't know. I'm not really sure. So, do you want to? Should we show? What should we do next?
Well, I don't have finished knitting. For some reason I did have one thing finished, that Detroit Tiger scarf. I finished that. It's blocked. It's good to go, but I did not bring it with me.
We should have Christy come model my the night shift back here. Why don't you come model night shift and then people can meet you? So Christy is here at she's the future owner of of Crafty Needle.
Wow.
And
it could offend people, right?
Well, that's what Joanne wants.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coming from the owner herself.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a night shift that I knitted as a sample for the store, but I bought the yarn because I want it to be mine when they're done showing it.
It's all Rios.
All Rios. It was so fun to do.
Look, I see my color in there. I donated the green to the cause.
She did, the light green.
Mm-hmm.
So here at Crafty Needle, we have a lot of Rios in different colors, and we did up some kits for it. Vanna, could you show some kits? Good job, Vanna. You didn't know you were debuting today, did you?
No, I did not. This one's really pretty.
So, yeah.
All the blues and purples.
And I had quite a bit of yarn left over.
Yeah, that was a question I had.
I was considering doing the shift, which is the smaller.
I brought the pattern, I think.
I think I might do that with these leftovers, because I can always add in another one if I want. That's the shift, the smaller. It's more of a bandana. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just go ahead and do that in these. Thank you, Vanna.
That'll be really pretty. That'll be really pretty.
And then the only other thing, I have this that I made, and I actually enjoyed it so much I made 2. So here's my other one.
That's really nice.
This one is made from Lang Yarns, Lang Splash, and I have the pattern around here somewhere. Oh, it's back there. And then this one is Pea Pods by Knit One Crochet Two. Do you know what the name of the pattern is? I didn't really want to turn around for everyone to see my rear.
It's the fringed bandana cowl.
Fringed bandana cowl. And the only modification I made, which someone else suggested, was not cutting the fringe. The fringe is done while you're doing the pattern, and then you just tie you have to undo some stitches and tie a knot.
Fringe bandana cowl. There we go.
Yeah. But it's a fun, quick knit, and it's nice car knitting or whatever. So that's really all that I have accomplished lately.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
You accomplished some shopping.
I did accomplish some shopping, and yeah, that's about it. On my way over here, I was thinking, wow, I should stay home tomorrow and knit, but instead I think I'm going to go to that Mid-Ohio Fiber Fair down in Worthington. I shouldn't go there, but I want to.
I'm going to my granddaughter's graduation.
Ooh,
I have one graduating today and one tomorrow, but the one today only had 8 tickets, so I didn't get to go.
I'm looking at this. What is this?
This is
I have
the rainfall, and I think this is going to be my next project after I finish my sweater. This is pushing me to get my sweater done.
Yeah.
Because this would also be fun to have we're going to need one big suitcase for all our knits.
Mm-hmm. Luckily,
Rhinebeck.
Amtrak doesn't limit us too much, but I'm going to have to rent a bigger car once we're there, apparently.
They squish nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like yarn.
I love
and
that color.
Like the yarn you hide in your yarn room.
Mm-hmm.
They squish good.
Yeah, I watched that Marie Kondo, and I'm downsizing in my kitchen and getting rid of things, and I've taken a lot to Goodwill, but I get in my craft room and I just can't part with all my pretties.
You just got to tell it thank you and let it go.
What I need is a bigger room.
We did get a new microphone. Thanks to Cheryl. So hopefully you can hear us better.
Our girls,
grocery girls,
up in Wisconsin,
right?
Katie Jacks. I messaged her. She talked about getting a new microphone, and so we have a new microphone. Hopefully it works out good for us.
It seemed to sound pretty good. I used it with Lucy, our third Purl. She had so much
She's
fun.
She's a little mini Purl.
She like ad-libbed that whole thing. She was great. So I do have a picture on here of one of our purchases recently. Let's see if I can find it. We each bought a new yarn.
Hold on. Let's back up and talk about this a little bit.
Look how beautiful.
So last week, let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Becky's husband. We'll rewind. Becky's husband.
I know where
this
is going. Sorry, honey.
My husband's first motorcycle from his son-in-law. My husband sold the motorcycle last year to her son-in-law when we bought her brother-in-law's 2004 Harley.
And at that time, my husband bought her scooter.
I had a little,
but he couldn't keep up with the big boys.
And she thought it was hilarious that my husband spent all this money on this Harley that we bought. And it was a 2004 Ultra or Classic or whatever. Super duper. And so her husband Jim bought the motorcycle, the Honda VTX, from her brother, or from her son-in-law Matt. So we went, Jim, her husband, and my husband and myself went on a ride for veterans at the Sandusky Veterans Home. And while we're there, I'm sitting there knitting. We're like waiting in this hall here in Elmore.
Would you like to see the picture?
No, do not. I could drag up some pictures.
Oh, no. Okay.
Jim took a picture of me, and then he said, "Hey, Becky really wants us guys to go tomorrow."
Oh, is that what
That's how he framed it. We were going to the Great Lakes Fiber Festival in Worcester. And I'm sitting there thinking, need a moment? Like, where's my Twix? So I'm thinking, I look at my husband, and he looks like he just wants to, like, moonwalk straight out of there, because he's been to these fiber events before, and he avoids them.
But he got a lucky horseshoe.
He did get a lucky horseshoe, but he avoids them like the plague. And he can be overbearing at these things.
He was so sweet.
He was like...
He's so funny.
What are you buying that for? What are you buying that for?
Very comical.
What are you buying? Yeah, very comical. I just wanted to hang out with Becky and go to this yarn event. And now we have the guys. And Jim was very well behaved. He did really good. So how did that work out? I bought mine first. And I think the guy called it a yarn squirrel.
Yes.
I think he called it a yarn squirrel. And I've been looking at them since Bowling Green, since the Black Swamp Fiber Fest. I went to that and I see it and I'm like, oh, that thing is so cool. So this is the business card of the owner.
And we've bought other things from them. Oh, yeah, you have one of the other things I purchased from him.
This is his Etsy shop. Shepherd's Woodworking. David Shepherd is the owner. And we each have, I have a smaller one of these. Do you have a smaller one also? You do, don't you?
I love you, honey.
Okay. So we bought these things, and they were pricey. But so the guys got to carry those for us. But
the squirrels, yeah.
Our squirrels. They, I think I would have probably spent a little more money if Don wouldn't have been there with me. So
maybe.
Yeah, the next yarn festival, maybe just 2 pearls.
So sometime we should do an interview with them because their stuff is such nice quality and they're such nice people. I think I would love to have one of the yarn bowls.
Well, I know where
but
they're
have
going to be next.
myself.
I know where they're going to be next weekend in
You
Indiana
do.
at the Hoosier
You
Hills
do.
Fiber Festival.
Maybe you should interview them while you're there.
It's only 4 hours away.
I don't know what I have next weekend. Okay.
Well, there's another story about that. Let me get that one out then, too. So it's Ohio Bike Week, and Don bought us VIP passes for the all access, and you get right down in the stage of this music. And we went and seen
Loverboy.
Jackal on Thursday. And Thursday is our knitting night here. So I said,
Yes,
I'm there, and I'm like, okay, I don't really know this, but it's Don's thing, and he does a lot. He goes to fiber festivals and yarn stores, and I get it. Like, he does a lot of stuff that he probably doesn't want to do. So here I am thinking, this is an hour and a half of my life. I'm not going to get back, but here I am amongst people. This lady came, and it was an
He is a
event.
weaver. Weaves in and out of traffic.
Yeah, he is a crazy driver. So the music starts up, and it was like a lot of screaming. Look up Jackal on YouTube. It's a lot of screaming. And we're sitting there, and Don's like, he just leans down in my ear, and he said, so what time are we leaving next Saturday for the Fiber Festival? He said, 6.
So well behaved.
I'm like, yeah, 6. You're going to that Fiber Festival after this concert. So I might be going next Saturday.
So the reason why I wanted Jim to go to the Fiber Festival was because I didn't get to see him at all on Saturday. You spent the day with the boys on Saturday. So now we're looking at trikes, because I won't get on a regular motorcycle because I'm scared.
So I've been sending her pictures of trikes that I've seen at Bike Week.
Yeah, so has my son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Saw a really pretty green one. Because now I don't want black or blue after what Don said.
What did he say?
They're all black and blue.
There's an orange one out there. There's that one that's red, white, and gray. That's like Ohio. That could be like Ohio State colors, and that's a sharp motorcycle.
But I need a new car also. So
you have that Beetle. Get that Beetle moving. That could be your car.
That could be my car. 74 Beetle. It's like little. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it's not like the new Beetles are pretty big inside.
So what did you buy at the Fiber Festival?
Well, I didn't buy that. I mean, really, like, this was...
I'm regretting not buying this.
I didn't bring the pattern with me. I don't know why I didn't bring the pattern. And I've bought from this lady before.
Who is that?
It is Yarns by Leanne, MidwestFibers.com. And she always has, like, pretty simple patterns with it. And this has, I don't know if you can see it in there. It's got some purple in it. And she had a hat made up with this. And the pattern was free.
It's very soft, too.
Mm-hmm. It feels really good. So that was...
I like that.
And I bought from her last year at Young's Dairy Farm when I went down by Dayton. And then I bought... For these little scarves, she has the patterns for them. So my Ohio State colors, and then my Harley colors. See, oh look, this would go with this.
Yes.
And our bike is orange and black, so this
is
the one you regret, huh?
Mm-hmm. They didn't have another one. I looked.
I would have let you get this. You want to buy it?
No.
$24.
Nope, you're good. What? How much?
$24.
I thought we weren't going to do that on here.
Oh. Doesn't matter.
So
what's the cost of my happiness?
I know.
Then
one more thing you bought. Well, no, we bought a couple more things. I guess.
Some little things, but this Ohio State bag. I'll put look at that. I love Paisley's. This is Mid Mitten Designs. She's up in Michigan. I don't know exactly where she lives. She does have an Etsy shop, and I've seen she has these listed on Etsy now. I looked it up this morning because I kind of wished I would have bought a smaller bag too.
She is going to have her 3rd year anniversary soon at
Yarn Garden. Right?
At Yarn Garden,
yeah. I might have FOMO on that. Is that next weekend?
I'm not sure. Did you see the shawl they have though? That is the Four Seasons.
Yes, I seen that this
So
morning.
pretty. So is that all you have from there?
Yeah, I just love this.
Well,
so
our
much.
pins, we did get some pins.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing. So there's a business called Tuft, and they're from Southern Ohio. TuftWoolens.com. It says made with love in Ohio. This is a lotion, and I bought this lotion, which is the pomegranate.
Oh, I bought something from there too.
In Columbus at Yarnit
and
and Haberdashy. I seen she posted this, and because I love the smell of the pomegranate, and I love this lotion. We got one of these when we bought something from the Grocery Girls. They had some of these in there, and we talked to her for a little bit. They were just the nicest. They were very nice folks. And then I'm a lip balm person, so I bought a few of these.
And I bought some perfume. Well, it's called Lemon Tart Natural Fragrance. It goes with my Hot Mess fragrance. No, it smells really good. Did you smell this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's lemon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because did Jim say he kind of poo-pooed that, didn't he?
Yeah, but he likes citrus. I don't care. He doesn't smell me anyway. He doesn't get close enough. No, that's not true.
And then she also had pins that Shelly Can made for her.
Yeah.
With her colors. I wish I would have bought the squirrel. I have a little bit of
You can get it
regret
next time.
on that. They're going to be at Rhinebeck, maybe at Needles Up or Indian Tangle.
So.
They're going to be at one of them. I don't remember which one. But the little bear holding the skeins of yarn, I thought he was really cute.
And then I bought one from Destination Yarn. Because I'm always telling my grandkids, Goonies never say die, but this says Knitters never say die. Although they say die a lot, because they dye things. Yikes. Sorry.
It's dyeing yarn, not like
Humans dying.
or expiring or anything like that.
It's just part of the lingo, sorry. So, I'll show you these quick. I didn't buy these. But
Did
they're
you steal
available.
them?
I stole them. No, they're available here at the store by Creatively Altered, who donated our yarn. And this is part of her mini collection. It's just pretty. Let's see if you can. Is it better to show individually? What are their names? Did you put names on these?
Not yet.
What are the names of them? What's this one?
Dragon scale.
Dragon scale.
You need to dye, Christy, a pink, orange, and like the green and call it 2 Purls.
Yes, we need a signature color.
We need a signature color.
And this one is called...
It has sparkly in it.
Yes,
I don't know if you can
Sparkles.
see the
Tequila
sparkles.
Sunrise. And this one is Little Mermaid. I named this one, but I don't know if she's going to use it. Unicorns and Cupcakes. And Galaxy. So these are available here at
Crafty Needle.
Crafty Needle. And there will be more. And we have a lot of minis coming in also. So Casapinka is having a knit-along, a mystery knit-along. And we're going to be offering a tea for that coming up.
What date is that?
July 8th
Okay.
is the tea. Yes. And there'll be a small fee for it, but you will get your money back. So, the other thing I bought, well, I didn't buy very many things, but
You didn't. That was because we have those guys with us, so you were pretty much restrained.
I bought the Abracadabra yarn. I can never say this.
Scasell.
And when you go in the sun, it changes colors. And we have this coming in here
What
at
is that
Crafty
made of?
Needle. It is 35% super wash merino, 50% polypropylene, and 15% nylon. But my grandkids, 3 of them went to Disney, so I made them these bracelets so they could wear them out in the sun. And but we'll be getting those colors in soon.
Those are really cute.
So,
Okay. Did we talk about this the last time?
We did not. I don't think we had it. I don't remember.
I remember the day I bought it. It was a Friday. And I messaged you and said, stop me from buying this. And she didn't.
And I
ended
said,
up
get two.
buying two.
It's my first Mrs. Brown's bag, even though I'm on a bag diet. This was before my bag diet.
No.
Okay. No, it
Nope.
wasn't.
Because those were after yarn Con, but nice try.
So I'm starting over on my bag diet. I had a
I'm going to go
setback.
tomorrow to that, and I'll send you some pictures, and
No.
you'll be like, yeah, I'll take that one.
I had a slight setback. And the yarn that came with it. And this was from Is it a Grocery Girls? Because it is Mrs. Brown's bag.
Yeah.
But
I'm
not sure.
I wonder if because it doesn't say, a lot of times they do in conjunction with Yarn Ink, but it doesn't say Yarn Ink on
looks
here.
so different than mine. I wonder if it's just the way it's twisted, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, because there's that color in there. What are you making out of yours? Decoration?
I don't know. I just
Room
I'm not done
decoration.
looking at it. I'm not done looking at it right
Okay.
now. I love this
So pretty.
bag.
I do
I
too.
think this fabric is so cute. Her bags are very nice.
Yes.
This is a good
Little toggle.
size. Yeah. So that
And
was-
then the other thing I bought at the Fiber Fair, which I was hoping you'd bring yours.
yeah, I didn't. I'm still.
But
I'm
the little sheep hat to make,
a little Fair Isle hat.
because I have never done Fair Isle, so I'm going to give it a try.
Mine's almost done. I didn't have enough yarn of the color at the top,
Dark,
and
yeah.
so I had to go beg for more. I bought my kit in Ann Arbor a couple months ago, in April. So I could finish that. I should actually finish that.
So
Yes.
my grandson, because they're out of school and I babysit him. His mom got us this book to read together while he's off school. Keys to Success for Kids.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's really a good book.
Is it really?
It really is a good book. Like it's very simple, but I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It has like how to act in the classroom and manners and taking responsibility for your actions. And
I know some people that could use this.
For me,
Some
like
adults.
in chapter 1, there's a Are You a Bully chapter. And it even talks about being a bully to yourself, saying, I can't, it's impossible, I'm bad at it, I'm a failure, I'm stupid, I'm fat and ugly, nobody likes me. And it talks about bullying other people and bullying yourself. You know, love yourself and
Right.
love others. And
Which
just-
grandson is reading this?
Cooper, but I think I'm going to like have all of them read it. And it's kind of a simple read, so I think that if we read it more than once over the summer,
Right.
it would really be a benefit. But I know this is a fiber podcast, but I thought this was really cool. So I brought it today.
I want to take a picture of that because I might need to get that.
So, but great for a summer read, and
Mm-hmm.
and he enjoyed it. He enjoyed what we've read so far.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So we went to Cast On Yarn Studio. Brenda.
and I was not going to do this sweater, but by the time I left there, I had ordered the yarn.
Well, maybe we should back
Which
up
was the
first
problem.
because first we went over to Lakewood, and
Was that all the same day?
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
you're in denial about it.
Didn't I show those in our last podcast though?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think we did, but you can talk about your.
Well, we bought we treated ourselves to the spin cycle yarn. Yeah, I think maybe we did. I'm struggling with the spin cycle yarn. I think it's the needle. I think it's the needles that it was getting caught on it, and I just wasn't enjoying it. So
So did you buy a new needle?
I did. I bought a Haya. in hopes of, I don't know, I'm hoping to get this, I might take this to Michigan for those moments when I don't want to be around anybody, and the Forced Family Fun event, a whole week of family, so it could happen.
So we do have another, I'm not going to reveal it yet, but we have another very nice prize for when we get to, should we make it to get to 300 or 500 or?
300.
300. So when we get to 300 subscribers, and if you want us to bring Lucy back to encourage that, we can do that. But we have another nice prize coming up. Maybe we could find something to give more than one.
Share us on Facebook,
Yeah.
or just let your crafty friends know.
Or as Lucy says, give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
But make sure you let us know so that we can put you, if you're a subscriber, that we can get you into the drawing for our prize. So,
well, after we went to, you bought you ordered your sweater.
yes.
And while we were driving home,
Yes.
Brenda texted me and said that she's going to order some yarn. And it is skein cocaine.
That's just too much. I could never order that.
I got to.
Or could I?
Well, I went to pick up.
I only have one with me.
I went to pick up
Look how pretty
her
it is, though.
orange. Well, I went to buy this. I'm not going to even lie. It just so happened that came in, and I was able to pick that up too. And in Vermilion, they have this great chocolate store called Brummer's. So I went to buy Brummer's
to the chocolate store the day I didn't go. Look how pretty that is. And we're gonna make. We don't know what.
We don't know. I have so much to get done.
So,
it's not even funny. And then I bought a bag because I thought it needed a special bag to carry it around. I'm gonna cover up the price.
Oh, that's your
Peekaboo ink bags
bag.
by Ink Bags, and then it has like a little, so I can see when I put my skein cocaine in it.
Because I'm older than you, I want to use mine because if you inherited it, you'd have enough for sweater quantity.
Have to learn how to integrate it to knit it. So that was my little bag. I thought that this bag was really cute.
I find that very good.
I went
have
to
some of her stuff.
Well, I went to Yarn and Bee yesterday.
What?
I know.
Again without me.
Well, and
how did that go?
I just bought this bag. The bag that my
like
spin
those
cycle is
bags.
in. So
We need to see if Christy could get those in here.
I like this size because it fits in my new purse that I got. Oh, it's back there. It fits in my new purse, and I can take it
Harley
on
purse.
my little Harley my little backpack. But when I got up there, Tracy was checking me out up there, and she said, "That's it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's it today. I need to have projects in my head." They had some really cool yarn in, some new stuff, and
I was doing good for a minute without making myself have something in mind for it. But now I'm slowed down again. I need to get some stuff done.
Yeah, I just keep buying.
So Jim was, because of the trike thing, he was looking. So then he started looking at other kinds, and I'm like, well, if you're going to get one, I want a Harley so I can have the Harley stuff. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, I like my Harley stuff now.
Yeah.
1 year ago, I hadn't been into this Harley thing. We had the Honda that I didn't really like being a passenger on, and now we have the Harley that I do. They called my seat the queen seat. I'm like, no, but I'm the princess. I need my little crown. I'm the princess, not the queen.
I think that was it.
Do we have anything else?
I took some notes.
So we need, when are we going to cut off to do the prize? Next weekend?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give it a week, and then we'll do a quick, even if Lucy and I, Lucy won't be back then, but even if I have to just do it.
Or I could, maybe on Sunday.
Okay.
Next Sunday we could. So,
all right.
comments.
Let's plan on that.
7 days through next Saturday, which is the 8th.
Yeah.
And Saturday is it like Worldwide Knit in Public Day or something?
Yeah, let's do it that day.
Go sit up. I might be going to Indiana.
Oh, that's
You want to go to Indiana?
On the back of your Harley with you?
We're not taking the bike.
Oh.
I need to buy things.
Well, if she's here, maybe we could do it live that day.
Yeah. I'm not. Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not completely committed to the Indiana thing because the following weekend the Indiana thing is a little over 4 hours from home because it's south of Indianapolis. So, yeah, it's 4 hours, like that could be a long day. And the following weekend we're going up to Lewiston, which is 5 hours from our house, and Lord only knows the yarn stores that I'll see in my travels up there.
Yep.
There'll be some yarn stores going on. So
All right.
I think that's it. Yeah, my Ohio State bag is my big find. I need a bag in the Harley print.
So hopefully by our next podcast, we'll be getting somewhere on our sweaters.
Well, if we podcast next weekend,
Well, okay. That doesn't count.
yeah, stand by. Let me at the end of June when I come back from my
Let's
vacation.
see.
I'm hoping to have some.
5 days, I should have 10 inches done on that'd be 15. We'll see.
Seems very lofty goal for me.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right,
We'll be
Happy
seeing
knitting.
you soon. Don't forget.
like and subscribe.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Make sure you put your thumbs up and subscribe.